Alright, so everyone, welcome to the stream. We're looking at over here. Regardless, I'll continue along with the sketching portion of this illustration for now. I think I'm okay with the overall composition in terms of where it's sitting, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. The main things that I'm not too sure on right now is how exactly to do some of the more environmental parts. I looked at this again and it was like, wait, the float itself is actually in the wrong spot in my current scheme. What line is that? Red? Okay. Okay, so the front of the float is like coming, let's say that her leg is coming right through this. The back of the float is actually coming, should actually be coming like right along the bottom of her back, like right. It would be like super flat. So that she's actually like sunk through it. Let's say that the float itself, like her legs get over the float and then like just hook over the float and then maybe we can have a little, actually it's not really that much room for the butt, is there, to stick out from under how big this is. This thing is massive. Like compared to her, this thing is massive. And judging by the fact that her tail sticks out through the back, it means, basically means that this thing is afloat in a raft. The conclusion that I reached yesterday. But given how big this is, even if she's very much sunk deep into it, we're still looking at probably something that completely covers the behind. Let's just say that all the way down to here, and then we're looking at having, does her tail actually curl? Everything, yeah. That is so long. That is very long. The tail comes out and it curls round and round, so need to account for the tail coming down. It's in the water, so like it'll still be like curling like crazy. I mean, where's the tail going to be? Tail is going to be like, I want this to be thick at the top, so let's go like this. We're going to go just turn it here, say. We'll just, I don't know, just like whirl it downwards or something like this. Not exactly the nicest thing in the world, but swirling into the water a little bit. The root of her tail should actually be thin, but it's hidden behind her, so it's not really a problem, and it's also hidden behind this woman. That's also a problem. I think we'll just live with that for now. I currently have a lot of tabs open, so I'm really hoping that it has to annihilate any functions that I need. I was only in Clip Studio, so it should be okay for today. Is this? I actually don't know this. Let me do that. What else do you know about her hair? Hair actually that comes down in front, doesn't it? It's coming down in front. That means that this hair is going to curl outwards. So it's going to go a bit like this into the... something along the lines of that. Let's just say that her hair's doing something like that. That's a way less curly than what the tail. Actually, it's not even long enough. It's supposed to curl around her area, so it should really go all the way down to like. Where does it start curling? It starts curling around her. That means that we're looking at down to the breast, and we want to like flick this outward. So that goes round, that goes down, that goes around. The chrome. Well, her hair's curling around that general area. It should probably curl down a bit. Now let's actually straighten this up. That will go down, then that will go down, then that will go down a bit. The head's facing most of the way forward, so we don't actually want too much of a back of the head. Alright, this actually has a front to it, so we need to go... How far down does it go? It goes down to like... Okay, like, it's back underneath there, so that we won't be seeing anything below that. Also, do need to take into account that her fluff is very aggressive. So we'll just stick that out from underneath her visor there. That's lovely. That is perfect. Okay, well. At least only I need to know what that is. That's the fluff. Her hair doesn't stick up beyond that, and we also need to take into account her halo. Her head is most of the way forward, so her halo should be right along the back here. We'll probably stick out like one here, and we'll probably stick out here. Then we're gonna probably hide the rest of it, right? Maybe have like a little bit of it sticking out below here. Honestly, if I can, I'd like not to. The head's slightly tilted, so the halo is going to be tilted back. At least in my understanding, the halo does tilt here. Alright, so the last question is, what the heck do I do with the arms? And given how thick or wide the float itself is, how thick the ring itself is, do I want her hair to clear the edge, or do I want it to stick into the inside of it? So that will effectively affect where her arms should be. I do need to think of like exactly what the hands are doing. Just ignore the fact that I just cut and moved that arm. That is currently horrific spot. I mean, we're already sticking the toes clean into the center of the whole image, so it could be wild and run some different colored liquid down her body via a ice block. That's always an option. How big is this? Like, all the way down towards her breast? Like, down to about here? Like, what, right underneath the collar is coming, like, through... She's leaning back, so the collarbone would be like that. We're seeing, like, the edge of it, effectively. This could, shift the arm into, like... Just say the elbow is, like, around... Say the elbow ends up about there, so it's gonna block everything. That's not far full enough. Bup, 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 I end up putting the arm around this way. Hit the elbow. I want the elbow to come forward. Like, we're not gonna see that much of the arm behind it. Oh. As we end up with the back of the hand. I'm even be that long at this angle. Shouldn't, right? I'm not bending my arm to take a look at how the hand should look. Hold on, let me just get this. Get some out of here. I want to direct the arm back at the body, so we're gonna end up with... honestly, get rid of most of this at this point. If it's like this, then you see end up with the wrist, only the top of the fingers. I need a hand reference. I can't do this. Do I actually have hand references? I do not. Hold on. I am just. Wait, is there actually a hand thing in here? Grab. Head, close, hand. Of course not. Alright, give me a moment. Alright, let me just grab a hand thing. I can transform the hand into the shape I need. I've now worked with these posing models in here long enough to actually have a good idea of how to make them functions. Okay, so I need, let's see, how do I go back to... Alright, go over to here. Alright, I need pose, hand, and I need something that's free because I really just want the hand model more than like the actual, Actually, let me see if I can find it. Ice. No. Stick. Let's see if there's one where... Nope. Okay. Just give me a hand and I'll figure it out. Alright, just give me this. Is it just a hand? Is that all this is? Oh, let's just wait for that to download. Okay, there we go. Let me just give me this for. Is it just a head? It's a whole body. Of course, it's a whole body. All right. Well, either way, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, what I am looking for is to bring arm, not like that. You forward this way, elbow this, turn not that way, turn not that way. You in, you this way. This way. Oh my god. Okay, that's as far as the arm can bend. This way. Okay, somewhere along the lines of the... That's sticking the hand right in there. Honestly, I should just play with the hand. Okay, the hand needs to go this way. Like this, right? So I want to see the top of the wrist. I can't do the wrist anymore. Well, either way, I want to see the top of the wrist in a way where this... You. I'm looking at the hand from about this angle. Honestly, I don't need the actual arm. Just need to like the actual body. I just need to see off with the arm. This should be more. Not like that. This no. No. You this way. And then this way. Is that good enough? That's good enough. Something like that, right? Like how the body's just like turned over. Alright, let me just blow this up a little bit so I can look at it. Not that way, this way. Also, I could figure out the first finger. I feel like I can figure out the rest, but they'll all just be blocked from view. Okay, let me do it this way. We're gonna go canvas, new window, over to here. Close that, go over here, and we're just gonna zoom in to this like crazy. And I'm gonna look at that. So basically we're saying, oh, and so we want to actually, thumb shouldn't be in that position. Can I grab that thumb? Wait. Can I? You. How do I turn you around? You. This way. Is that as far as I can turn you? This way. Where should it be? It should be like about in line with the. Honestly, the thumb should actually be around there. So we're just gonna say that the hand itself flattens out here. Yeah, just ignore the other fingers as they go wild. Well, let's just do this and this instead. I currently can't see, so have these layers sitting on top of each other at this current stage. I can't see anything. Let's just get that out of there. We're gonna go ahead and just draw this onto. Hmm. Should we just live with that for a bit? Pop, pop. Doesn't feel like armor's spiraling. I feel like it's a perspective problem of me just not understanding perspective very well. I think the better way to go about it is probably just to decrease or like lower the elbow a bit more so it's a bit of depth. Right now the elbow's like sticking like right out. Actually that's uncomfortable. I'm just like raising my arm. That's different. Alright, that means the elbow needs to go more down. I can make that fine. Completely restyle the adjustment. No, probably that's better. Basically, that means that arm should be. Let's just get this up. And if I can, let me just get more. We know what we want to do. And it should, for the most part, be independent of the actual body pose, so can mess with it at a later point. Shouldn't interfere or anything. Alright, should I just start lining things in? Just completely not a single shit given. Should the visor stick out more? Bum, 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 bum. Let's do the lift, the carve foot separately for everything else. Bum, 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 bum. I could just make this whole bit big. More feet. I'm doing my best to hide the halo again. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Especially the tips of the toes, which makes this really awkward. The muscle here does stick out beyond the toe, so let's just bring that around. Actually, do I need to be able to see the joint below the toe? Actually, at this angle, I'll be able to see the nail. If I see the nails, this is gonna be like. I feel like I need to like bend the toes. That was another thing I thought I was missing. Where is you? Because the toe itself is like. Look at a slight indent where the nail actually is. If you look at the very front tip of the toe. Hmm. Hmm. That about right? That looks a bit closer. More importantly, the actual foot is going like... Hmm. Something like that. What do you call this? Is this the right angle? Bum, bum, bum. Very slightly turn the toe the side one way so that we can kind of go like this and go like that. I'm just gonna make the foot slightly less long here, so let's just go like that. And just sit underneath. Yeah, leg. Okay, so then this has to go in front of this and this. Pop that out. You just get rid of these. Bup, 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 Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 that looks roughly right. Okay, leg. So, E. Leg into here. Oh, turn that around. Leg needs to start here into here. That'd be a while, but I don't have a donation link. I want to bring the leg. Bring the leg down. Alright, just bring the leg down like that. Okay, that's not even lined up properly. Let's go like that, pop that out, and we'll go. Let me bring this down low. Currently putting together the line portion for a illustration of Seia from the archive. That's from the shoot version. That is not right for the leg. Actually, wait, no, is that a... Go through here, want to go like this. That's just... out there. Okay, let's just go like that. Okay, ankle needs to go like about here. Up that kind of in there. Then we want to go ankle. Now this is the foot's at the angle here. So I want to go heel on the at an angle, which is about there somewhere. This foot's out of frame, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, then I need to cut you off, and then cut you off. Okay, let's just say that legs are something along the lines of that. This leg has to go down towards your crotch, which is now this way. Cut that off. Well, don't do that. I need to cut the line here. I don't need this line here. Okay, I'm okay with this. I don't know if I'm okay with the toe here. Should the nails or toes be visible? Or is it just lishy toe right in the face? Okay, so do I want to do the tail now or just let it swirl around the bottom? I still need to put a water layer over the top of it. Alright, so I need to figure out what I'm doing with the arms, don't I? Let me just make this and do out other things easily. I don't want to do the hair the hair has to go in front. Do I just do the head now? I should just do it. Alright, legs, behind the legs, in front of the swim ring. Is everything in front of the swim ring? Pretty much, right? Okay, we'll go head. I don't need to flip this up more. Although I just want to stick it out. Stick it out like right here. I need a different line. I think I want to change where the peak of the visor actually is. I think I want the peak of it should be like this needs to point forward more. Because we want this lock up here needs to go over her ear. Just bring this down. Bring this lock down over her eye. Actually, it's like under her. Why is it under her eye? Over her ear a little bit, down. And this needs to come down to her breast before we turn this on. I want to start curling this outwards, right? Okay, how does this curl? Curl that round, curl that round. We'll just go like that. We'll just hide that behind her leg very lazily. And then we'll just curl this round. We'll just curl this down like whoop, don't do that. Oh, you bend out. And then around, or just pop that out, pop that out. We'll just do that. Okay, then this is the bit that goes over the top. Rubber, right? This actually be more like here. What are you doing? Pull that in a little bit. A little bit of a curve there. Want the peak of it to be like in here. Okay, we're gonna pull this up a little bit. Grab this, we're gonna go up just a tad, like. Then we bring this down. Then this goes like. Okay, we want this to wrap around her head. Do that, pop that. We're gonna bring her head through the back here. We're just gonna pop that out. We're just gonna go that. Cut that out. Why do I have bungee? Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, okay, let's go. How much do I want to curl this? Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. We want to bring the hair down here. We want to go. Actually, oh, it's just because of the angle. This isn't as transparent, right? I feel like I should go more like this and just have this come more forward. Or peak the corner like right here. Ba, 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 ba. Let's bring that back and the specs not that fancy, it's quite old. Like a 2070 and Ryzen. I should know this because I had to like a Ryzen that fits in a motherboard from like 2020. It's not the latest. It's not the latest set of Ryzen cores. I know for a fact. Whoop. That's all I was trying to do. Let's go like that for now. Go ear. I need to do the ear more. Alright, spring. How high up does this go? I want to bring it out. This is literally just a top part. I want to go. And then I don't want this. I don't want this line. Okay, because of the angle here, we actually don't want clear of a shot through this part. Alright, what are we doing here? We're looking at... Alright, get all of that crap out of there. We're just gonna have this very not great circle, I think, and clean it out a little bit. Okay, like that, cut that off, do that. Does this need a beak? Okay, something like that. Okay, we want to actually bring the head all the way in because of the transparency on the parts. Bring this all the way around. Ba, 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 bum. Okay, just stick the ears out through the top of the frames because I'm lazy. Cut that out, cut this out. 1, 2. Do a bit of that, do a bit of that, go a bit of that. Okay, go like that. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, go like that. Cut you, cut you, cut you, cut you. Something like that. Um, um, I want that to be thicker. I want this spot to be thicker. Bring this down this way and curl it. And this way and not the other. Increase the thickness here. I feel like that's too much. Doesn't look right at all. Oh dear. Bum, 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 bum. What is this? This is okay. Bum, 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 bum. That's not where the chin should be. Now where's the cheek? Because about there, so mouth. I'm gonna tilt the eye a little bit. Alright, what are we dealing with here? That's right. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, something like that. Then we go. Okay, something like that. Bum, 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 bum. Bup, bup. Gonna dip that into here. Bum. Oh, I may as well just try and get the halo into here now. Alright, what does this look like? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's completely the wrong angle. Oh jeez, hello there. That is super the wrong angle. Can I just salvage this? Is that a thing I can do here? Yep. Oh. Maybe that's. Angle is still slightly off, but oh geez, what the heck did I do with this? Alright, try and go more this way. Okay, so this has come out to here, then it comes down to here, then this goes like that, then that goes like that, and then this comes out. Something like that. Is that going to the right spot? It's kind of about the right spot. Not the right perspective though. Cool. The rest should be hidden under here. Okay, body. Okay, so then also, do I want to increase thickness here or do I not want to increase thickness here? Let's give that up. Something around her neck, so that, just pop that out. And bum, 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 bum. Squeeze the body through. And we want this line out of here. Actually, I want this line out of here. That is probably a pixel through. Oh, don't do that. Out of here. How defined should our chair? That'll be fine. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, just need to figure out what to do with her hand. Oh, I should probably stick her tail out into the water. Tail. Okay, so I literally just need to figure out how to do a bra. Ba, 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 bum. Alright, how's this have to go? That's not probably where I want that. Okay, let me just make a new layout. That's all good. I should probably also. Bum, bum, bum. A 2. Repeat. Hmm. I need to look through how to do liquids, especially more solid liquids on bodies. I know for a fact that the liquid references I have for sweat, well, one of them was sweat, the other one was definitely a more viscous bodily fluid that I'm probably not allowed to talk about on stream. That I know I've seen before. Because apparently those are the only two types of fluids that end up on skin. It's either water or it is naughty water, as people like to call it. I'm gonna go through and check on those materials again because I want a little, like, so what I'm trying to do here is I want the ice cream to be dripping directly onto her body, just so that I can get some practice in with some liquids in general. Along with, I do want to actually try and get some more liquids down during the coloring process with the water, which will basically not require lines. It'll be more like a white, transparent bit of, or maybe a tint of blue. The water line, I think, should probably join the water line. Let me just do a quick. I think water line is going to be like along here, but we want to kind of make it like pretty chaotic. That's like splashing a little bit. Maybe a bit like that. It's like literally splashing around. Probably I want the water up to about there. Color. But either way, I need to figure out how to deal with this hand, and I also need to look at liquids on bodies. So I'm gonna go do that, but basically out of time for the day, so we'll just finish up here. It's not going to be a huge amount of liquid, so hopefully it doesn't look overly like the good old naughty juices. That could generally be solved by just making the ice cream not vanilla. So, I'm not exactly trying to tiptoe around this. But regardless, I'll figure that out hopefully by next time, or just figure out during next time, because basically that is the last bit of the lines that need to go in, along with however the water has to go in, because I honestly don't work with water enough or liquids enough of any kind to really know what I'm doing to make things look wet, along with water in general. But if you want to see more of this, sure to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.